Ladies and gentlemen, fight 5. In the red corner, weighing in at 166 pounds, fighting out of Hustle, and Roskowski!
What kind of things that you have? When I find out that it's me to stop, I'll come for the things that you stack and come for all the things that you block. That hand over the back, your wings don't wanna see you short. If I kick down, go down, drop that. Down my priority, to the spot. Clear! All the things in the house, clear! All the things in the fridge, smash! All your books on the rack, clear! All your kids is toys, clear! All your CDs rack, won't get none of your CDs back. Drag off your curtain rail for the wall, pick off your HDTV from the stand. Run up on stairs into rooms, pick them up, twist and for the cash, make I look down around the match, just not working like just cut the spot.
Weighing in 166 pounds, fighting out of Firth Dojo, Firth! Fighting out of Hustle, and Roskowski! In the blue corner, fighting out of Firth Dojo,
Here we are, the 5th fight of the night, Ant Roskowski versus Tim Firth from First Dojo.
This looks like to be a great fight, both fighting out the welterweight division.
Amateur C-class, last amateur C-class fight of the night here.
These guys are really going at it from the get-go, aren't they?
Yeah, looking...
and gets a nice takedown there from the front headlock.
Big lads for 77, aren't they?
Yeah, they both look very strong. He might be looking to set up an anaconda choke here. Oh, he's elected to take the back. He's got one hook in here.
That choke's on.
Yeah, that choke is on. But he's out.
Settled into mount nicely,
yeah,
though.
Secured a nice tight mount and as there. Obviously, he can't punch to the head in this match, so he'll be looking to just land a few body shots to set up maybe a submission.
Yeah, that does change things. You know, when you're in mount in an amateur C class fight, you're probably better off looking for the sub rather than losing position throwing shots.
I've actually just noticed a little badge on Ant's shorts. Yeah, the little cannabis leaf logo on his shorts there.
Maybe he's a keen gardener.
That there, must be that. Yeah. He's keeping him really controlled there, isn't he, Avi?
Yeah, there's not much he can do from the top. He's got to look to isolate an arm. If he's just staying postured in mount, obviously that's great for hitting, but he can't really hit.
Well, it's not just that, he's also winning the fight for me. He's making the other guy, he's got to work from bottom.
Yeah, obviously, you know, it's good looks good for the judges. He's in mount. He's really dominating.
You're not losing the fight from that position.
No.
However, judges, fans, and yourself are want to see a fight finish. Both fighters are back to the feet now. Tim's hands are very, very low.
It is only amateur C though, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he doesn't have to defend any headshots, so he can just settle for very low hands.
Nice leg kick there. He had a little bit of a title instead. Through a leg kick.
Countered with a knee too. Well, he aimed for the. He might have been a bit low. The refs give him a few seconds to recover. He's not going to warn him or anything because it was totally accidental. Obviously happens in the fight game very often. It's hard to, in that mad scramble, it's hard to pinpoint the shot exactly.
Lead him right in the ghoulies there, aren't he?
That's it, right in the chicken nuggets. It's always good to catch a breather whenever you can, innit? So if you can, as a fighter, take the opportunity to catch some breath and get some air in your lungs.
Yeah, referee Mark Adams has done the right thing there. He's taken him to a neutral corner where he can't get any advice from his corner, you know, to let him recover.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to be doing. Good professionalism.
He's warning, obviously, the other fighter telling him not, you know, obviously to keep his knees high. Aim, you know, if you're going for a body shot, make sure you keep it, you know, keep it high.
I mean, the ref's giving him the benefit of the doubt. It was clear that he didn't mean to hit him in his private area.
It's private area.
And the fighters tee off again, landing some good body shots.
Oh, that was
a headshot then. I don't think the ref's seen it. After all these body shots, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was peeing blood by the end of it.
Both strong fighters.
Yeah, very strong. And did really well with using the underhook then to turn him onto the fence. And that's the noise for the 10 seconds left in the round. Some big shots there. I think it's going to be very rare though for an MMA fight to be ended with a body shot. It does happen, and you can't ever rule it out. But in the amateur division, I've never seen a fight end with a body shot.
I've seen it in pro MMA, obviously, but never an amateur fight. Obviously,
yeah, with knees
you can set it up better in a pro fight because you're worried about a headshot. You're going to lift your body high to defend the head, and then it's going to come to body. In amateur, absolutely, that's all you're going to get, a body shot, so you're ready for it.
I've seen it happen in boxing lots of times. Obviously, Ricky Hatton used to do it a lot. That was one of his main things. But you don't see it too often in MMA. You do see it every now and again with maybe a knee or something like that. It does happen. Yeah. Can't rule it out, but when you're so aware of it, I think, because obviously no headshots, you're so aware of the body shots, you can kind of get your hands and your elbows there much easier. That doesn't take anything away from the power of everything. They still really hurt. I wouldn't want to be taking them.
No. Definitely not tonight. He's had a few Jaffa cakes.
That's a referee urging the corners to get out. All corner teams are out the ring now. Cage even.
Second round here. Nice leg kick there. Both really looking to, you know, land hands to the body, you know, not knees or kicks. They're both trying to drop each other with like left hooks to the body.
Yeah. Tim was really rushing in for that takedown then. He's secured the underhook and he's kind of pinning him on the fence, but it'd be great to land some knees there. Once he's got his back pinned on the fence, and he turns him off and they break away. It's very tiring that, isn't it, when you're obviously strength for strength, both trying to wrestle each other to the fence.
Yeah, clinch is one of the most tiring phases of the fight.
It just saps it out of you, doesn't it?
I think the story of this fight is literally going to be the clinch. Obviously, I think they're both quite well matched with the wrestling, so they're both struggling to cancelling each other with takedowns out.
Oh, nice takedown! That was awesome. That was a really nice trip by Tim.
I always do that.
You blinked and you missed it. It really was that quick. Yeah, he had the underhook and he kind of just put his leg behind it and kind of like tripped him over him. I wouldn't know the judo name for that, but it was very nice. Oh, excellent sweep by Ant there. It was like a hip bump sweep from guard, and now Ant's got a very secure mount, much like the first round. I mean, if it's gonna go to the judges, it could be them couple of times that stand out in the fight for the judges, holding a really tight, secure mount position.
What's he looking to do here from Mount? You know, he's got a crossface there.
As we say, he can't hit to the head with it being amateur C class. So he's got to use the body shots to set up some kind of submission, whatever his favourite submission be. There's not a right or wrong answer there. Obviously, it could be an armbar, which it looks like he may be trying to set up, or head and arm choke or something like that. There's lots of options he's got. The main thing he doesn't want to do is focus too much on that and then get rolled when Tim tries to like bridge and roll him, and you don't want to get swept and end up on bottom from here after doing such a good sweep.
Yeah, it's all about maintaining position, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you don't want to give up position to try and get a submission that you may not get. And that's just happened. He's been rolled. He's now in his bottom guard. Tim landing some nice big shots there. I always find in an amateur C class, the person inside the guard is always more at danger from being submitted with maybe a triangle or armbar or something. Definitely. Especially when you get so excited hitting to the body, just forget about it for that second and that's all it takes. But he's landing some big shots there and they've kicked away. And both fighters are back to the feet. It's very, very even round this. Very well matched fight, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, both similar size, obviously similar abilities as well. So
good round.
Both fighters looking, you know, not that out of breath or anything after that tough round. So credit to the conditioning of both these fighters as well.
Definitely. In the break, while the corner teams are taking a look at the fighters, I've just got a little bit of time to announce the UK MMA Expo in Manchester. It's happening on the 20th and the 21st of July. There's going to be lots of things happening there. Kids get free entry. Adults entry for only £10. There's going to be seminars for £20. There's going to be lots of stalls selling stuff, and there's going to be a few fights as well, I believe. So it should be a good night.
That is going to be a fantastic event. Really looking forward to that.
Really putting MMA on the map, really, isn't it, for people that don't know it and stuff like that. And obviously, people who do know it are going to want to get to there because there's going to be so much going on. That'll be a good event if you can get to that. A lot of top
fighters making appearances there. Rob Sinclair of Predators Manchester, Paul Daly himself as well, and a lot of other UFC fighters as well.
And here's the third and I believe final round. Touch gloves, good show of respect, always good to see.
Nice leg kick there. Really sunk that one in. I think that hurt that.
And through a left leg kick, but it was checked. I seen him grimace in his face. He kind of clinched. He gritted his teeth together as if to say it hurt, but it didn't show. But he's gone for an arm and guillotine here, but Tim has passed, so he's not going to get the guillotine.
Done really well to pass there. Sensed the danger. Got past the legs.
I mean, that's not going to be a comfy position for him, but I don't think he's in any danger of being submitted. No. And does well to recover guard there, doesn't he? He's got a closed guard now.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult, you know. You've got such a big guard on top of you, crushing you to get your guard back, you know. So yeah, he's well done.
He's speaking from experience there, having been such a big guy who likes to crush people from bottom.
I do like to. Climbing high there with the legs, maybe looking for an arm block.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good option. That once your guard's high over the shoulders, it can be really tricky to get out. Tim's doing well to stay safe and just land some body shots. Ant was looking for that same hip bump sweep again then. I think Tim might be a bit more aware of it because it hit him in the second round, so
He's wise to it now,
that's
isn't
it. Yeah, he's wised up, as they say.
he? Wise old owl. He's not old. He's not an owl either.
Yeah, just disregard everything Avi said in the last minute. Back to both fighters, back to the feet. I think they realised that they weren't getting anywhere on the ground. They're both quite even, and so they decided to let each other up and then carry on from here. And some big body boppers.
He's definitely the fatigue's definitely showing on both these fighters now.
Yeah, you can see him breathing with the mouths open and stuff. Tim shot him for a bit of a takedown then, but he didn't really set it up, and he kind of just bent down and left himself a bit exposed. This could be a tight guillotine here. He's had to lift his body up. Wow. He's rolled him now. He's got the arm in though, so it's going to be much trickier to finish, and he's not finished, but he's landed in side control. That was some good wrestling there by Ant, that wasn't it?
It was, yeah. He lifted him clean off the floor. A really strong guy. Referee urging him to keep working. Obviously in this last third round it can be quite tempting, you know, because you're very tired, so fatigued, just to keep the position.
Yeah, just to hold on and stall.
I've done it before, you know.
Yeah, I think we all have it, but it's not necessarily the best thing to do. But if it's not a losing position, then I don't know. What you say? That's a very tight crossface. It looks like he's got here. Yeah, that's the end of the fight. Good fight. A bit a tough one to call. I'd say maybe Ant got it, but it's so back and forth. It'd be hard to say. I'm glad I'm not judging.
Both these fighters put on an excellent display tonight.
Yeah, I've seen
really good
takedowns by both of them.
Next up, we've got amateur B-class set of fights. Quite a few amateur B-class tonight, and a really cracking top-line card here. Obviously, the main event tonight, I'm really looking forward to that. Radoslaw Tarnowa from Berserkers and FCPC versus James Duckett from Predators. Both really cracking fighters. Really promising fighters.
Yeah, both very skillful. So obviously that fight then, Avi, was amateur C class. Now we're moving up into amateur B class. Will you be able to just tell everyone who don't know what are the difference in rules there?
Amateur B class, obviously there's headshots standing. So what a lot of people refer to as semi-pro back in the day. Amateur C class has no headshots at all, so it's pretty much just a grappling match. Obviously with leg kicks and
body shots as well. Right, yeah.
Amateur A is obviously headshots on the floor, but with bigger gloves and no elbows or heel hooks.
Yeah. And gets the win. Great performance from both fighters.
Fantastic, and your prediction was right. They don't call you Sidekick Gaz for nothing.